morning. How are we, sports fans? Well, road trip. We're not on a day trip today. We're on a road trip. Won't let you know where we're going till we get there. But we have quite a ways to go. All in all, this could be about my bet is 3 full days. Fans, well, it's a day later. Yep. 24 hours later. And I am in Toccoa, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, Georgia. And that is in the northern-eastern part of Georgia, up in the hills.
Turn left after 3/4 of a mile onto GA 184.
Okay, well, I made it.
Please turn next left, then make the next right turn.
To Toccoa, Georgia. Population 8,300 people. Toccoa is kind of famous internationally, was made that way by Steven Spielberg's World War II TV series, Band of Brothers.
Please turn next right, then make the next right turn.
And that's why I'm here. During World War II, American paratroopers trained here at...
Please turn next right. Then you will arrive at your destination on the left-hand side.
Camp Toccoa. And it was called, and I'm going to probably butcher this pronunciation, it was Cherokee pronunciation.
You have reached your destination.
Cherokee Hill, which was part of the training program, was running up a hill and down a hill. But if you've seen Band of Brothers, you'd know what I was talking about. The meaning of Kurakui in Cherokee means stand alone, and that became the motto of the paratroopers in World War II. We stand alone. And you might have remembered Easy Company from the movie. That's the 506 Regiment. The camp itself was built in 1930 to serve for the National Guard. In 1942, they changed it for paratroopers. The 506 to the 101st Airborne Division, the 501 of the 101st Airborne Division, the 511 of the 11th Airborne, the 517th, the 1st, 17th, and 82nd Airborne. All trained here, about 5,000 men. In 1943, the camp housed the 295th Ordnance Heavy Machinery Company, also the Signal Construction Battalion, and in 1944 to 45, it housed German prisoners of war. All in all, about 17,000 airborne troopers, trained at Camp Toccoa. This is a museum, and it's a museum for the town and the county. So there's more in it than just the troopers, the airborne troopers. It has to be one of the best laid out museums I've ever seen. Very descriptive, easy to follow. You can easily spend in this little museum easily 2-3 hours. So a lot of the museum here is dedicated to the time period of Toccoa. not just the airborne and their training. This building was originally the rail station, and it still houses Amtrak, but the rest of it has been turned into a museum. This is the World War II area and the paratroopers. The barracks that you see back here was originally in England. They went over, and there's a picture of it. They went over there and tore these down piece by piece, numbered those pieces, brought them back here, and assembled them in this museum. So this is all original. When they tore it apart, they found many things between the walls and hidden that the paratroopers had hidden. They also found some dead rodents in there also. These are all pictures of the paratroopers that trained here. These are the people that starred in the movie and their signatures. When you see these pictures of the paratroopers that trained here, and you see pictures of them when they were over in Germany, France, you get an idea that these were just young men, flesh and blood. They loved, they trained, they were scared, but they did what they had to do. It's just awe-inspiring. They're just plain human beings. And what they went through and what they've seen is just unbelievable. Again, you can spend hours reading everything and go through it. You'll see people like Eugene Doc Rowe, Anthony Garcia, Joe Leggett, Henry Jones, Frank Percotti, Warren Skip Monk, Ronald Spears, Sparky, Johnny Marlin, Lynn Buck Compton, Wild Bill Grenard. I'm butchering some of these names. Denver. Yes, Denver Bull Renarma. Carwood Whitton. Lewis Nix. Don Malarkey. Of course, Richard Dick Winters. Even Captain Sobel. And Swifty Rowlands, just to name a few. They're all here. Battalion flags. Medal of Honor winner. Wounded, he refused to be evacuated and stayed with his company. Eugene. Then a grenade landed in their cut where they were hiding with cover, and to save his fellow paratroopers, he dove on the grenade. Medal of Honor winner. Many stories like that. This is the medals. Many have donated to the museum. And there are a lot of them. This isn't all of them. The different barracks hold many of them also. Some of them have captions, like this one. And a picture to go with it. Each barracks houses a different display. Again, this is original. original barracks that they had in England. It was actually, as you can see by the doors, these were stables. Beautiful pictures. Many, many pictures. Here's a wall depicting them tearing down the stables over in England and bring them over here. Interesting pictures here where the guys have come back and signed them. It also gives you an idea how many never came back. This is the helmet insignias for each unit. Young men. They have a nice collection of guns, each one labeled where it's from. Again, some beautiful pictures. I have a friend named Brad that would love to have one of these. John Gibson. As I said, laid out beautifully. They have done a a tremendous job putting this together. On the way out, I thanked them and told them what I thought they'd done a great job. Presentations as good or better than I've ever seen in a museum. Great detail. Photo and videos can't do it justice, really. Remember in the Band of Brothers when two of them in a foxhole were disintegrated by a direct hit from artillery? They're here. And this one is a barracks, somewhat as it would have been 4 men to a barracks or stable, 4 cots. I'm sure it would not have been this neat. The stove does give you an idea how they lived over there. These are the carbines that would have been used by the different units. There's one with a folding stock. Many of the troopers lost their equipment and guns during the jump. Once into battle, a lot of them preferred to scrounge up the M1s instead, exchange them. Well, I guess we're going to head home. Nope, we're going to go to the camp. This was a little disappointing that this was closed. I was hoping it would be open. It's not the size that it used to be, of course. There's a few barracks there, and they're renovating an airplane that the paratroopers used. But it wasn't open, so I'm on my way home from there.